Well, check it out, y'all. We got what you need. We're all living in apartments, condos, vans. Well, dude, even you can have a studio in a box. Yes, we can help you with that right here at Blind Knowledge. We work on your budget, and we figure out your measurements. We'll get you the best sound for the best price. Let me know, 877-237-1143 or at blindknowledge.com. Yep.
Specters all around me, living in the dark, blazing the dark. One by one, pictures gather around me. Where those moonflowers used to lost no more. Specters gather around here, living in the dark, blazing the dark. Night by night, stare into the black where moonflowers used to grow.
Welcome back to another amazing Paranormal Than Normal Presents. And tonight, what am I presenting? You may ask. Well, folks, it's been a while since I've done a one-on-one or two-on-one bracket in this show, and I felt it was time they make a comeback because I miss doing them. They're fun, and the guests love them, and the audience somewhat loves them. We're working on that. But we are going to start off with a bang with our two-on-one cryptid bracket. Yes, we've never had a two-on-one on this. We've had a one-on-one and we've had a 5 people or 7 people one way back when, but we never done a two-on-one on this, so we're going to have fun with it. Joining me on this one, first-timers to the show, Kevin and James of the KJ&A podcast. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad to have you gentlemen here because I've been sharing and retweeting out your episodes and what's going on, Harley. Thank you for watching as always, my #1 fan. And your show intrigues me. Like I was explaining before we went on camera, I don't have time to listen to podcasts, unfortunately, but I do it to get to listen. I had to listen to a couple of your episodes one day. I'll try my best.
No worries.
But yes, they are here to take on the dreaded cryptids bracket, which is a Paranormal Normal favorite by the amount of people that have chosen it. And for my audience, since it's been a while, let me explain it one more time. For a two-on-one bracket, yes, you need an odd number of people to get a vote, but if they can't decide or they cause themselves to have a tiebreaker between the two of themselves, then I have to step in and give the final vote to see who's winning. So, we'll see. I mean, a lot of times they can be decided on the same thing. So, but if they don't decide on the same thing, that's when I get my say. But and of course, it's always on these types of brackets because these are not movies, these are not albums, these are not songs. People can't just pick which one they think is better. Because how do you measure which cryptid's better? Well, on this show, you can do it by which cryptid turns you on more, which one you think would win the fight, which one would make you piss your pants if you ran to it in public, or which ones you want to cuddle with. You can pick any of these variables to choose these options. That's why it's such a great bracket. And yes, and as cuddly as Jason looks, I don't think he would want to cuddle with half of these cryptids. So we'll see. And as always, we'd love to know the reasons why you pick these things the way you do. So it adds the entertainment value. But folks, there are 34 cryptids in this bracket, and it's time to get started off right here.
Oh, tournaments. Let's go.
So many.
Oh, we gonna fight.
Oh, and I did not create these matchups. These matchups are randomly generated, so do not blame me for how they turn out.
That's fair.
All right, I'll leave it to you. Go for it, computers. You got this.
And as always, we go in alphabetical order. So J does come before K, and that means Jason gets to go first for the first matchup.
All right. So,
well, Jason, the first matchup you have to start off is the Yowie versus Ghosts/Spirits.
oh, the Yowie.
Yes.
You're gonna have to pull in my brain on this one. I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna be like, I don't remember what.
I don't remember this one. Yeah, my brain is not about these.
For those out there, including Jason, who may not know, the Yowie is the Australian Sasquatch, basically.
Okay.
He's the Aussie, so he's got an accent.
He's the Aussie.
Yeah.
He's like a Sasquatch. He is good. A dingo ate the man.
No.
Foster's. Oh, Foster's. Australian for beer.
I think ghosts and spirits have this. I mean, depending on if a Yowie can actually perceive spirits, I honestly doubt it, because are they as highly evolved as we means?
Okay.
I'm
I'm not fighting. You finish what you're saying.
Okay.
Listen.
I mean, think about it. Ghosts in many perspectives have the ability to possess other things.
Yeah.
Possess the Yowie. Yowie go.
I'm gonna have to agree because I mean you're going against a spiritual entity as opposed to just Sasquatch who probably like poop.
Yeah.
Or walks around the Australian outback.
Yeah. Hot and sweaty.
All hot and sweaty across the fucking dingoes.
Blaming dingoes for eating babies.
Yes. There's always that's the only thing that I get out of Australia is the Sydney Opera House and dingoes eating babies.
Oh, don't forget the spider that can literally bite through a leather boot.
Yeah. But
Hey, don't forget the Vegemite and the didgeridoo.
that's
Didgeridoo, awesome. Vegemite,
yeah.
Hey, Nigel Thornberry liked it. That's all that matters to me.
I mean, you can't fight the
Wild
thornberries.
No.
You can't fight the wild thornberries.
No, not at all. No.
So wild thornberries win. Oh wait, no.
Spirits.
No.
Spirits.
No, hold her. She wants moose.
I'm gonna have to agree with you
Yeah,
on
so
this.
put her down then.
Just
We get along too well for
Mhm.
this to work.
Again, I mean, it's only logical.
So, Jason, were you going with Ghost 2 then, or were you going to give one to the Yowie?
Now we're going for ghosts and spirits.
Yeah, Ghost
Ghost
kind of
spirits.
wins.
And the Ghosts and Spirits do move into the next round, which is a common theme on this one, so not surprising to me, but
They deserve it.
Take it, Ghost. Good for you. Way to die.
They took crap in normal life and so
They're not going to take any more shit in the afterlife.
Hell no.
No time.
and got my own Yowies loose in the house right now, so it's the way it goes. But
R&R.
Oh no. Goodbye.
But that means that the Ghosts and Spirits are going to be going on to face in the next round either, and Jason gets to start this one off.
Oh, stop.
I'm sorry, Kevin. Yeah.
Dang it.
Go ahead, start it.
I'm going to do my best.
The Ghosts and Spirits are going to be facing either Mer People or Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds. Are we talking about like Quetzalcoatls?
We are talking. No, we're not talking about the X-Men. We're talking about Thunderbirds, which are basically giant flying dinosaurs.
You know, they make thunder with their wings, and they also have the ability to make lightning with their flashing eyes.
All right, so Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
And
Versus ghosts.
Ghost. Oh god.
No, it's Thunderbirds versus Mer People.
Oh, Mer People.
Oh.
Okay, Mer People are gone. I mean, water conducts electricity. That's all she wrote. Once it's fighting time, it's like, Dunzo, like lightning, biggity, bangity, boom. Mer People are living in the water, so they're going to be just like, yeah, that's what it sounds like when you get electrocuted.
Porky Piggy.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if that's what you're going off of, I have to dispel that myth because Thunderbirds don't, as we know, cast thunder or lightning. It's a sound their wings make because they're so huge. A lot of people believe that Thunderbirds are pterodactyls.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, so
Because
I apologize. That's my ignorance on that.
And it's all good. It's all good.
Going by the native.
If they are a giant bird or a giant pterodactyl of sorts, then they're going to be picking up Mer People anyway, because more than likely they're going to be like just fishing.
I mean, like pelicans.
Yeah, they're going to be
Yeah.
like pelicans. They're going to be like the diving down, grabbing some mer people, coming back up. So more than likely, I think Thunderbirds are still going to win in this explanation. Like I feel like that's the Thunderbirds. I think are going to win. What is your opinion on this, sir?
Okay. If I'm looking at mer people, let me, because there's multiple depictions.
Yeah.
Either they're half fish down below and people
Yes.
or they're people with legs who have the capacity to still thrive in the water. A la Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But if
What's
I
his name? Namor. Yes.
But, I mean, if I got those fish tails, I'm gonna be like, Thunderbird's
Bring
dead.
out
They got legs. Thunderbird's dead.
You think that just having legs and like a fish head is gonna
Opposable thumbs.
opposable thumbs with gills is gonna
Weapons.
fight giant bird?
Coral spear.
So because they have opposable thumbs and have the and people intelligence, they're going to win.
Yes.
Again,
Giant bird.
giant bird that just because let me tell you, if a rock came down, that's a D&D reference. I don't know if you get that, but
Fair enough.
giant fuck bird.
If bird carries boulder and drops on mer people, fair enough.
But-
That battle wins.
If they go down and you're like grab and pull up,
If he has a pelican bill, I will gladly say
I'm not saying
Thunderbirds.
pelican bill. They don't need to sit in the bowl. I mean, because like eagles rip shit up. They rip fish up, and fish might not have opposable thumbs, but like, I don't think it's
I'm not
enough.
sure
For
you
them
would.
to, like by the time they get eaten
No,
and
don't do
gutted, they can be like, my spear, my coral spear. I'll poke you in the eye. Now you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about I'm dying, and then you're dead. I will have this discussion all day, sir. I still say Thunderbirds. What is your opinion, sir?
I'm gonna see mer people.
Mer people? Fuck you. All right.
So which way you guys want to go?
We've reached an impasse.
He says Thunderbird, I say mer people.
All right. I mean, if we're going with the badassness here of these two creatures, or I mean, we're gonna go with if you guys you gotta leave this up to me, really. All right, we gotta go with mer people because I think mer people are gonna be a better mer people are gonna be a better, I think, matchup for Ghosts and Spirits in round 2.
Damn it.
Thank you.
This machine is broken.
I told you, opposable thumbs wins every
All
goddamn
right.
time.
All right.
Every
Damn it. You build your underwater houses or whatever the fuck.
Did you not see the other guys?
I did watch the other guys.
Maybe we like the taste of life.
I'm a peacock, man. You gotta make me fly.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. We get distracted.
But that means that the next matchup, because it goes for Spirits versus mer people in round 2, but the next matchup in this round is going to be the Dover Demon versus Mokele Mbembe.
Damn.
Okay, Macaulay and Bembe, I do remember that one. That one
The
was essentially the brontosaurus of sorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Dover Demon was an alien that was seen for one night only in Dover, Delaware. But I'm gonna let you two discuss for a minute. I gotta go take care of something for 1 second.
You got it, dude. All right, please explain to me what this Dover Demon is because I do know that Mbembe.
Basically, is a
Kumale, yeah, yo.
stop it. All right. So the Dover Demon, basically, its only attributes that I can see right here are that it's an alien-like creature with tendril-like fingers and glowing eyes.
I mean, what does it do?
That's it. It was seen for like a single.
Okay. And so it's that versus Brontosaurus.
He who stops the river, yeah, I think he stomps the shit out of that.
Okay. I will agree.
Size matters.
Brontosaurus wins against alien tentacle fingers.
Yes.
Okay.
Salad fingers?
Salad fingers? Oh, salad fingers.
Salad
I
fingers.
like rusty spoons.
That's basically what I think the Dover Demon was. He was
You
a
think the
salad
Dover
finger.
Demon was the salad fingers?
Yes.
Just with rusty spoons.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe not the rusty spoons.
I'm gonna have to agree that Mbembe
Yes. And Bimbe.
And Bimbe is the winner in this one.
Facts. Squish.
I can't tell you how happy I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that because as much as I do love the Dover Demon as a legend it is for extraterrestrial proof, it kind of is like it got a bad seed against Macaulay and Mbembe in this one. That's all.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, had it been put against maybe per se the Greys, I'd have been like against one Grey, sure, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean that's just a rough just a rough seed.
Yeah.
That's a rough seed. That's fair. I mean, because Mbembe is fucking giant. It's like me going against Brontosaurus. Like I'm gonna lose. Every time. Sorry.
Doesn't matter how many spears you got.
I cannot punch it in the throat enough because it's a big throat.
It's a lot of throat.
Throats all day. Just chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, Macaulay and Mbembe is one of my favorite cryptids, so I love this answer. So, but to see who Macaulay and Mbembe is going to face, it's going to be either, and this one, of course, is going to go back to Kevin to start it off. It's Will-o'-the-Wisp / Ghostlights versus good old Champ.
Ooh, Champ. Oh, but like Will-o'-the-Wisps are. I mean, are we talking about the ones who like can inhabit people? Or are we talking because Champ is just essentially the Loch Ness Monster in the Champlain lake.
Yeah.
He is Champ is a sea monster or I guess a lake monster in Lake Champlain, up in upstate New York.
Oh, but what are the Will-o'-the-Wisps' powers? Because I've heard lots of varying theories
that they're elemental spirit.
A lot of people believe that the Will-o'-the-Wisp or Ghostlights are just remnants of people that have passed.
Oh,
they're just like the most famous ones are the ones that are in Gettysburg or the ones that are along railroad lines for the people who have died on railroad lines.
I would say I'm going to go with the spirits only because I feel like when it comes to spirit versus physical prowess, which is pretty much what Champ has, I'm going to say that the spirit is going to win most of the time because they've got more than just the punches.
Yeah.
They've got the whatever comes with spirit ability.
Yeah.
That's what the Will-o'-the-Wisps has. So I'm going to say Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to win this time because Champ, well, you're a big monster.
You're a big boy.
You're a big boy, and we love you. You're going to get into a fight, and you go to woods. That's my opinion.
Well,
what do you think, sir?
I mean, I agree.
I agree. Yeah, all right.
The spirits will win every physical battle.
Oh, if there's spirit versus spirit, we're fucked.
It's gonna.
Well, that can happen. That can happen, but it will be Will-o'-the-Wisp / Ghostlights versus Macaulay and Mbembe in the second round.
Oh no!
But this next matchup, and I believe this one can start off by Jason. This one is the Reptilians versus the Elwedrich. The Elwedrich.
Oh god, that is a mouthful. And when I saw that name, I was like, "What?
What am I doing?
Why did I do that?"
Have you seen Inside Job when it comes to the Reptilians?
Oh,
that new show on Netflix?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Continue. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm distracting. I'm thinking.
The simplest answer is that I think the reptilians win. Again, they're an alien species.
Okay.
One.
All right. Explain the other one though. Explain the other one.
It's like a jackalope in Germany.
A German jackalope?
Yes.
So it's a rabbit / antelope /
It's technically a chicken-like creature with antlers that has scales instead of feathers.
Oh.
And they mainly live in the underbrush and under vines, and their beaks often appear to be very long.
Okay, I would have to agree then.
Yeah,
I would have to agree. Lizard folk, they got the opposable thumbs.
Again,
that's what matters.
They're just gonna grab them.
They're gonna grab them, and they're going to harvest them.
Either eat them or use them
Use them.
proliferate new food.
Yes. If we're gonna use you as produce, you're now in this chicken coop.
Tasty.
Yummy. I bet I can probably add you with basil.
At Woodbridge. It's what's for dinner.
It's what's for dinner.
Dum, dum, dum.
I'm gonna put you on top of rice-a-roni.
I guess it tastes like chicken.
I mean, it would look pretty sitting on a dining room table. That's all I'm saying. It would look pretty all roasted up sitting on a dining room table.
Probably put it on a po' boy.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop.
Po' boys, man. That's what I'm talking about.
it's the perfect
Louisiana would know how to cook
I
them.
feel like it would be like the perfect merger of chicken and fish.
That's a frog leg, though.
Like light and flaky, but at the same time, it could get dry.
You're talking about like fish on a chicken bone.
Yes.
Okay.
Terribly delicious. Terribly addictive.
I hate it, but I love it
so much. Goddamn reptilians selling us good food. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, lizard people, they win.
Every time.
Agreed. Yes. Opposable thumbs.
All right. It is unanimously decided reptilians are moving on, which is not hard to believe in this matchup.
Oh, no.
But it's gonna be the next matchup, which I love this. I love this for so many reasons. But the next matchup that technically Kevin gets to start, though. You guys seem just you guys like to discuss stuff regardless. So
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
and I love it. The actual discussion going into these answers is so much more than I usually get. So I actually love it. But and the next one though, it's Bigfoot versus shadow people.
Oh. Okay. You gotta explain to me what the shadow people details are, because I mean I obviously know what Bigfoot is. You know,
It's literally a shadowy human.
shadow human. What is his powers though?
Choke you out.
Shadow people is very unknown what the hell they are. I actually had an amazing interview on Monday night where people were investigators who have seen shadow people multiple times and had encounters with them. But it's highly believed they are either a type of spirit or they are ultra-terrestrials, meaning interdimensional beings, and that they've been known to be able to influence people around them, humans around them, to have negative behaviors, and they live off that negativity.
I don't know. Like, how would they directly attack a Bigfoot?
What do you mean?
Like Bigfoot maybe to like jump off a cliff, maybe.
I mean, they make people crazy. That's kind of like their thing. Like they make you so negative that eventually, I mean, I literally have known investigators who have worked with families for years and years trying to help them get rid of shadow people.
Am I a shadow people?
Is you shadow people?
Has shadow people?
I'm
sorry.
Have you had a sleep paralysis?
Okay. But do you consider a Bigfoot to be peoples that can be influenced?
It's the missing link.
It's the yeah.
Supposedly, I mean, there's a lot of debate in that one too. But that would take this whole show up if we did that. So
yeah, we'd be discussing this fight all day.
I mean,
so we're assuming that Bigfoot has enough brain power to avoid detection.
I mean, obviously,
because we only got blurry pictures of him in the woods, like.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So then he could be influenced by shadow people. Shadow people could make them do stupid shit. And again, as you've said numerous times in this podcast, he's got to have opposable thumbs. So
shadow people
but shadow people can influence said opposable thumbs. Yeah. So I would have to say shadow people are going to win on this one because they can influence Bigfoot to do something stupid.
Facts.
Yeah. And also Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, I love that. He was so lovable.
He was adorable. We loved him.
Facts.
And I think there was a show on Netflix that was like Son of Bigfoot, something like that. It was terrible, but I remember seeing clips.
No, Harry and
all right, won't say anything. Harry and
son of Bigfoot. I've not heard of that, but I mean, I have to go look that up now. I have to go look that up.
Where it's like a mom who married Bigfoot or had at least had a baby with Bigfoot, and the kid becomes Bigfoot randomly. I don't know. I'm not saying I watched it. I just remember seeing clips and being like,
Oh, I'd watch it. I'd freaking watch it. But
Fair enough. On your
so
Netflix station.
well, I mean, there is enough Bigfoot erotica out there on Amazon that I could see a woman hooking up with Bigfoot. So
I mean, I've seen dinosaur erotica, so I can't fight. I think Shadow People are going to win, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way too. But
He's very uncomfortable now. It's okay, buddy. You can make it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You're going to do it.
No one should be making out with a velociraptor.
You don't have to make out to, get a good bang on.
Which one?
I mean, hey, the T-Rex can't reach his thing. He needs help.
That's right. I got widow arms.
No,
he can't even wash his face.
I saw this picture on freaking Twitter the other day.
Stop.
Pull my ponytail.
Stop.
I'm trying. Oh my god, it was so terrible.
Stop it.
I don't put these ideas in my head.
You're not allowed on Twitter anymore.
That's where I do all my work.
Yeah, that's fair. Shadow People. That's the final answer. Hashtag final answer.
Which means reptilians will face Shadow People in the next round.
Oh,
but
it.
the next matchup you guys have to have, and I love this matchup, I really do, because I love both these things, and I don't care which wins, but it's gonna be vampires versus Wolpertangers.
Oh, not the Wolpertanger.
Oh,
not the Wolpertanger.
This is you, buddy. You got this.
Oh god. Like I said, it's another jackalope.
So it's a jackalope. Like, are we talking animal jackalope?
So rabbit, squirrel, deer.
So basically meat
and pheasant.
Meat and pheasant. Okay.
Yeah. So it's all the good meats.
Yeah, all the good meat, all dinner,
all the good game
dinner
meats.
versus vampires.
Where you would be dinner.
I mean,
vampires have opposable thumbs, like you've said 100 times.
Yeah. If vampire,
undead opposable thumbs.
If a vampire finds one of these in the woods, and they're like, you know what? There's no humans around.
I'm gonna suck this blood.
Gamey, but delicious. It's gonna be like Twilight. We're not eating deer. We're eating this.
Okay, I'm gonna have to agree. Vampires, I think, are gonna win against the ultimate game meat.
I mean, good God.
I mean, all they need is fish added to it.
And it's gonna be a southern.
Oh, you know, Louisiana is making it, and they're gonna throw some fucking.
It's very True Blood. They came from Louisiana over to Germany, and they were just like, "Oh shit, that looks delicious."
You know what? I probably would have put it in my mouth. It's probably the best.
You mean just like every other humanoid on the planet? I should put this in my mouth. Damn, that's good.
That's how you test to see how things are appropriate. Like, can I put this in my mouth? Will it come back out safely at the other end?
Minus the antlers, yes, I think so.
Well, we can use that for spears to spear the next.
Vampires
win.
Vampires win. All right.
Hands down. The greatest game.
See ya.
The greatest hunter.
That means you have your first play-in of the night to determine which one of these two is going to make it to round one. And you have the Flatwoods Monster versus the Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp. That's right. It's a battle of the barely known cryptids.
Not the barely knowns, no. All right, so explain then, please.
All right, so West Virginia.
Okay.
All right, so for the Flatwoods Monster, about 10 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Round blood red face. Large pointed hood-like shaped around the face. So it almost looks like an ace.
Like an ace? Okay.
Yeah, almost
like
an
a
ace.
Spade, you mean? Or
yes.
An ace? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eyes like shapes that emitted greenish orange light.
And
a dark black or green body. makes a hissing sound, and can glide and emit a pungent smell that can cause nausea.
I mean, I can think of a lot of smells that my ex-wife spit out that cause nausea.
Freaking terrible.
Or I can think of smells that you emit that cause
Hey,
nausea.
hey,
Are
hey.
you a monster?
Sometimes.
Maybe.
I mean, on occasion. Depends on how much I drink.
Depends on what I've eaten.
Yeah, what I've eaten and how much I drank. The lizard man, on the other hand, is from Lee County, South Carolina. So yeah, West Virginia and South Carolina.
Oh man, we got some
Yeah,
southern,
they're
southern bells.
They're surrounding us.
Oh no,
Terrible.
because we're in Virginia. This is trouble.
7 feet tall.
Okay.
And I can't say much else besides he's a lizard man. Think Doc Connors from Spider-Man.
Okay.
Minus the intelligence.
Okay.
I guess.
So common lizard people versus
something that might be an alien.
Maybe spade face.
Yes.
Spade and spade face can fly, right?
And make nauseous but stink.
And make nauseous. Okay. This is a toughie because this is a 1v1. Jeremy, what do you think, sir? Is there anything that stands out for you?
Besides the fact that the Flatwoods Monster is another one-time seen alien and then disappeared, kind of like the Dover Demon. I mean, the Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp, they're not reptilians per se because they actually have huge tails, supposedly.
Okay.
But to believe there's not giant lizards in the swamps of the South,
I mean, that makes sense.
I think that'd be a fool's bet because nobody really goes to the deep center of those swamps. So who the hell knows what kind of civilizations of mutated lizard men live down there? Who knows?
Yeah.
And if you do go in there, are you coming out?
I mean,
for multiple reasons. No, you're not. No, you're not for multiple reasons. But
the best part about Louisiana is the food. So I'm going to go with Louisiana.
Are you saying that the gator people? Well, lizard.
No, I'm saying give me some boudin. That's what I'm saying.
This guy over here.
Yeah, boudin. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
All right.
Give me some of that boudin.
So, you saying that the lizard man beats?
I'm gonna say lizard man beats flying spade puke maker. That's what he does. He makes you sick. He's a puke maker, and I can punch you through my puke. I've been sick and had to take care of children. I can be sick and punch a monster.
Fair enough. I think the Lizardmen's wins.
Lizardmen's wins, so we agree on this one. Lizardmen's wins.
South Carolina for the win.
Hey, forget it. I don't know why we're doing New York accents as opposed to Southern accents.
Y'all.
I don't know what we're doing here.
That's too country.
Well,
that's backwards.
I don't know what's happening. Anyways, lizard win.
I hear fiddles.
Well, y'all put the Lizard Man through to the first round,
Nice.
but do you want to hear what do you want to hear the matchup that the Lizard Man's going to be in right now in the first round?
Oh boy,
I'm guessing he's not looking too good.
We're in trouble.
I mean, this play-in matchup is basically cannon fodder, no matter who wins. But the Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp is going to be facing Dogman.
Dun dun dun. All right. Yay! Explain, Dogman.
They're werewolves.
Werewolves?
Yeah.
Versus
They are werewolves technically, but they do not change at the full moon. They were always in dog form, and basically they might have been around as long as Bigfoot has.
shitballs.
So
wolves versus lizards.
Yeah.
Same shit. Okay.
So Wolfman versus Lizard Man.
Okay. So let's think. So lizard men, they're part men. So are they creating communities?
If it's just one Lizard Man, which
All right, so we're gonna talk 1v1.
Yeah, 1v1.
All right, 1v1.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Wolfman because pack tactics, and they got them attack like lizards. They're pretty much like I'm gonna go forward. They got muscle. They're relying on their armor.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack. They're gonna hope that they rip it into pieces. They're gonna do like the twisting form. They're cold-blooded, so more than likely they've been sustaining on the same meat for a while, even though they're peoples. I'm gonna say wolf peoples. Wolf peoples probably have the better tactics. They probably have the better attack prowess, the way to get into. They're gonna stop and they're gonna think. They're gonna look at that lizard person and be like, "All right, bitch, where are we going?"
What if that bitch got raptor? What if this is like a raptor type mentality where there's like 3 of them at
Okay, but
at
we're
least.
talking 1v1.
Yeah,
That's why I specifically said 1v1.
Okay, then you can't have a pack mentality because it is.
No, I'm not saying pack mentality specifically because there's a group. I'm saying pack mentality in that they plan tactics because lizards are not group hunters unless you're raptors, but they're not raptors. They're lizard people, not dinosaur people.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this.
Okay,
I think it depends on the landscape.
Okay, I'm imagining in my head. I was imagining swampland.
Yes.
Okay, I still think that wolves are gonna win because maybe they can pop out and attack.
Well,
they're gonna be like smart.
There are dogmen in Louisiana and the whole Cajun territory called the Rougarou. So.
Okay, see, I'm not as well versed as this gentleman here.
Oh, there are very few. There are very few that are well versed in dogmen as me, but you know, I have no expectations for that.
I have many talents. Dogmen are not one of them.
They are the most blue collar. Like I said, this is why I relate to werewolves more than I relate to.
Okay, let's say flat ground.
Flat ground.
Okay, flat ground. This is where all the battles are taking place. Okay, flat ground, battleground. Okay, lizard man versus wolf man. I'm saying wolf man is going to win because he's got that like run. Jump around. Lizardmen are mostly like sunbathing, and then
our audience is voting dogmen, but
see, they agree. Dogmen are gonna win. That's what I'm saying. Dogmen's gonna win.
Okay, look, I love werewolves, but at the same time, I'm sitting over here like we've got a monster that is half man and half Paleolithic creature that we have forgotten.
Yeah,
something that has denied evolution as best it could,
right?
But somehow evolved so that it has opposable thumbs,
okay,
a wicked tail, and the jaw strength to probably snap bodies in half.
But they are not used to jumping around and doing 1v1 battles. All right, they're used to hiding and waiting.
I don't know what that motherfucker's done.
Motherfucker, I'm talking about snakes and lizards. They sit and they wait, and when something pops in front of them, they're like, bam! Wolves, they walk, they hunt, they find people. Like mammals versus reptiles. Mammals are going to like go forward. They're going to be like, okay, I'm smelling a bad guy. I'm going to anticipate said bad guy. I'm going to, go around this person. I'm going to wait and see where they're doing. Oh, they're feeding. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go around. No, wolfmen win.
Okay.
And you don't have to agree with me. What do you think, sir? You think that Paleolithic lizard men are going to win?
How many?
I can't say I've met the cryptids.
Crocodilians do have quite the ability.
Yeah, they can roll, and they can sit around on one meal for 8 months.
Goddamn right. That damn death roll though.
Okay,
get them in the water.
Okay, yeah. Them versus cows, they're gonna win. But them versus wolves, who are like, I ain't going in this fucking water because I'm not an idiot.
I mean, I had a guess in one of my early episodes to his fellow soldier in the Afghani wars in the early 2000s. Told him stories of seeing a dogman swimming when he was a kid living in New Orleans. He saw a dogman grabbing a log, swimming down the river.
That's
No, it's okay. Enjoy your loss.
I don't care.
I'm gonna say Dogman.
I will gladly say
He's
Lizardman.
He's gonna go with Lizardman all day. What do you say, Jeremy? What's the deal?
I'm sorry. What was that?
You have to be a tiebreaker because I say Dogman. He says Lizardman.
All right. Well, it's obviously Dogman. It's obviously Dogman all freaking day.
Okay.
Hey, I had my win earlier. I'm perfectly fine with losing this round. Perfectly fine.
And that means that the next matchup, you finished one half of round one at this point. The other half of round one is going to get started off by Jersey Devil versus Owlman, And I'm gonna let you discuss that for a second while I go try to round up my dogs that ran outside by accident.
Just fucking dogs.
Speaking of dog men,
All right, Jersey Devil versus Owlman.
It's like literally the devil that lives in the Pine Barrens of Jersey.
Yeah,
And Owlman's literally an owl man.
Owlman. I'm gonna go.
You're going with an owl, a man that's half man, half owl.
I'm
versus a
sorry.
demonic creature?
Who?
Stop.
Who? Who?
You are not the owl.
Yes, I am. Who? I think the Owlman wins just because. Who? Who?
Now, depending on the depiction of the Jersey Devil, there's some weird stuff. It can be it's a flying biped with hooves, kangaroo-like or wyvern-like,
Okay.
with horse or goat-like head, leathery bat wings, horns, small arms, with with clawed hands, legs with cloven hooves, and a forked or pointed tail. Moves quickly and emits a high-pitched, blood-curdling scream.
Owlman.
You're still going with Owlman.
Owlman. Because owls are amazing. Have you ever seen them? They can turn their heads 180 degrees.
Yeah, 180 degrees. I know
I mean,
that.
but like Owlman, like, have you read Watchmen?
Yes, I know of Owlman.
Yeah.
He wore a costume and he had a big ass owl style thing.
But he's I'm saying he
was Batman.
But he has the brain holes, which is where your brain comes and your smarts come out.
Brain holes.
Brain holes is
Not the
where
brain
your brains
creases?
stop.
Brain
There's
holes.
okay. He has the wrinkles. The owl wrinkle brain holes.
The wrinkles that matter, not the wrinkles out. The wrinkles that actually matter.
I'm saying I think that the Owlman is going to beat said other Jersey Devil. I think Jersey Devil might have like the whatever, but Owlman is going to outthink the Jersey Devil. I think the Owlman is going to win.
I would possibly give. Yeah, I mean, I might give you that.
I mean, you don't have to give me shit. I'm a grown ass man. Take the win because yours is going to be a loss.
Give me your beer.
You want my beer? You take my beer.
There's not much beer in there.
Yeah, there's no beer left.
Take that back,
sir.
Your offering does not appease.
Owlman win on my point. What do you think, sir?
I'll give you Owlman because in a nighttime battle, I think more than likely Owlman will.
We're talking flat, like we have to say flat ground.
They both have wings.
Yeah,
but the sleeker wing, which is going to be an owl wing.
Yeah, he's going to be quiet.
He's going to be faster.
Slick. He's going to be fast.
He's going to be like a barn owl.
Yeah.
He's going to come out of friggin' nowhere and just be like, and fuck your life.
And he can turn his head 180 degrees and be like, look at my butthole. And that is a big difference. Like, if I could look at my butthole, it would, it would be life-changing.
I mean, if I could look at my own butthole without like a mirror contraption, it'd be an amazing thing before the hemorrhoids time comes around. But you know,
he knows. Who knows? Like, they're gonna put your finger up your butt, and you gotta be like, "Hey, let me see what you're doing there, sir."
I mean, it'd be better to be able to see it when you're doing that than just going in blind and scratching like your side up to hell. So
yeah, see, they call it Owlman. They should call it Prostate Man.
So you're saying I can see you from a distance. Yeah. You're doing it right. Stop it.
I can't stop, sir. This is who I am.
and Harley says, "Wow."
See, she agrees.
She also said brain holes.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah, that's because
she said brain holes. Yep.
Yeah. See, she likes me better than you. You're stupid. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a name. I love you.
So, Owlman does move on. Bring it to a matchup to see who's going to face the Owlman of creepy pale white things. And it's the Rakes, also known as pale crawlers, versus the Wendigos.
Wendigos. Wendigos.
Wendigos.
Good Jesus.
Wendigos got to win that.
Eat them every time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with
Gluttonous.
Wendigos.
Sorry, gentlemen. She likes me best. I'm sorry.
Dang it! That's okay. I still love you, Harley. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
That is
podcast cherry.
That is Harley. That is Harley from the Asylum with Harley, part of the Mod Squad network.
Oh well, no, we're not gonna say it yet. But we've joined. I think we've joined a network.
Hey,
nerdy shit.
NDA right now.
NDA. I'm so sorry. There's no NDA. He's full of shit.
Are the initials of it BK? I can only hope.
Is it BK? No,
that's Burger King.
Yeah, I mean, have it my way.
I thought you.
Regardless, have our podcast.
I thought you all joined. I thought you maybe joined the network I'm in, which would have been awesome. But either way,
we could technically, but we really don't do.
I mean,
we don't want to double.
I mean,
it's too early to double dip.
Hey, I'm in 2 networks, so.
See, we can do 2 networks, and I'm looking to do a D&D podcast, so we'll see.
Ooh,
we'll see.
That is a whole world I never dipped even a toe in. I was the type of kid that should have been playing that in the basement with friends, but instead I had no friends and didn't play it. So
yeah, see, that's how I was. I had all the books, but I didn't have friends to play with. But now
I didn't have the books. I have
friends
around,
and I can play D&D, and I want to make it.
Oh, I didn't even know it existed until like I was way older. Like I never even heard of it. None of my friends played it. Like we had Pokemon. That was the closest thing to it.
Yeah, I had when I was in high school, I picked up the Monster Manual first, and I was like, I love this art. Let me see what's happening. And I went, oh wait, this is part of a game. And then that's how I found D&D. But yeah, anyway.
And then D&D helped create Stranger Things, one of the greatest shows ever. But yes.
Facts.
Freaking facts. Thank you. Demigorgon.
So good.
Love it.
Duffer Brothers all day.
All day. You need to be on our show now.
Are you saying?
Anytime, gentlemen, anytime.
All right, so what are you doing after this?
Sleeping, hopefully. But it's already been a long freaking 13 hours, but actually, no, I'm sorry, 15 hours. But what do we think, gentlemen? Rakes or slash pale crawlers or Wendigos?
Wendigos got to win.
Yeah,
Wendigos got to win.
Wendigos take that.
Yeah, there's a reason there's a reason Wendigos were in Pet Cemetery, but
we just talked about that on our recent episode, the friggin' Pet Cemetery. I loved it.
Yeah,
that book.
You don't mess with Wendigos. You just
you don't. But that means Owlman will be messing with the Wendigo in the next round. But the next matchup in the first round that you guys got to take on is the Loveland Frogman versus the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, Frogman! He's got the thumbs. Loch Ness Monster is big, but Frogman could possibly come up with he could have a boat.
I mean, Frogman would be aquatically prepared for this.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think, Loch Ness Monster, I'm thinking they're monster brain. So they're just I eat anything that tries to poke me. But Frogman would be I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking like a human.
Right.
So they're going to be bing, bang, boom. They're going to make opposable thumbs. They're going to think about pop that bitch with the spear.
It's unfortunate.
I think the Frogmen are going to win.
Yeah, Frogman wins this.
Okay.
Oh,
it's because of smarts. It's because of smarts.
It's because of smarts. Loch Ness Monster, while huge, I mean, humans have also attacked whales. So, in theory, even though they have the height advantage and the size advantage, I think that they're going to win.
I mean, I'd love to be like Frogman befriends Nessie, and they both.
They would be friends and they hug each other until the end of time, but that's not real life. We're talking about
fighting. On Wiki, there's a Wiki page out there that's for TV, cartoon and TV show ideas, and somebody proposed this idea once on there years ago about a cartoon all about cryptids, where cryptids join forces to keep themselves hidden. And they actually wrote up synopsises for like up to like season 3 or 4. And I read the whole page and I was like, why has nobody done this? This is such a good idea.
Great. Have you seen? I was just talking to him about Inside Job. Have you seen that?
I have not yet. I've heard about it, but I have not watched it yet.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and it's strictly a show about
See,
an underground government organization intent on
yes, because Christian Slater's the praise of dad.
Yes,
Damn it, yes, I have seen that.
And it's like it's just goofy, funny shit,
Yes,
but it's super funny.
it's animated. If I'm not mistaken, it's animated, right?
Yeah.
It's on my. See, the funny thing is, Netflix was the oldest streaming service, but it's the one I watched literally least.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. Netflix is like solely what I watch most of the time, but I will bring out to like Prime Video for like The Boys and shit like that.
I'm on 5 podcasts. I have to watch. I do movie brackets on this podcast like on a bi-monthly basis. So I have to watch 30 to 40 movies for this podcast alone every 2 months, and I usually watch for other podcasts as well. So I usually have a list of movies in my Letterboxd account that I'm like are on my list to watch.
Well, if we help at any way, like we are all about watching those movies for the podcast. It's fun.
Yeah. Well,
most of my time watching shit for the podcast.
Oh, trust me, this Friday on the show we are doing a 80s aliens movie bracket.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And we're actually looking for people to join us Friday if you're interested. It'll be the same 9 o'clock Eastern, same time as this one, but up to you guys. I'll leave that to you. We can talk about it off air always as well. And as my co-host just said, you guys should come on the Asylum with Harley and Joker for an episode sometime. We do brackets once a month, and then all the other weeks we talk about random dark stuff. Like we just did serial killing couples for Valentine's Day.
You just email us.
Oh yeah,
we'll join. We are more than happy.
We'll jump in. We'll get the research.
We love having fun with that shit. All right,
we'll talk about it.
What's the next one? We got so many brackets to get through. We got to fight. We got to fight.
Well, the Loveland Frogman is going to be facing in the next round either the Dungovenhuta or the Alien Big Cats, ABCs.
The ABCs versus your 1, 2, 3s.
Versus Dungovenhutas.
Nah, don't go on.
Dungovenhutas.
It's a crocodilian type.
Doesn't
have it. Literally stomps its prey with its tail and then snorts them through giant nostrils.
So they do people.
As we said on the original bracket for this, they were cocaine crocodiles. Elton John was sitting there playing a piano in the background. Playing a piano.
I didn't have. That's why I'm asking him to do a lot of it, because I didn't get a chance to read through everything. I tried. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. This dude here did all his research. I did not. I'm sorry.
It was a lot.
It's a lot.
But it was fun to go.
I'm the worst. I loved it though. I do love reading up on this shit though, because I did try and do as much as possible, but working 12 hours a day and then 4 children doesn't leave a lot of time.
Oh, dude, I work 11 hours a day. And I got 2 kids and a wife. I trust me. I know what it's like.
Put me down. Single dad life is the worst.
Yeah. I single dad life I couldn't imagine. Married dad life is hard enough. So.
Yep. Single dad. Oh, so what? So what are we doing? Tell me the details. Tell me what they are. Don't look at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. What is
cocaine crocodile?
Okay.
Versus the frogman.
Versus ABCs, which are basically, ABCs are basically any big cat that are where they shouldn't be.
Yeah. So, for instance, a cougar in the
crocodile. They win.
That's fair.
I think crocodile's going to win.
They have tougher skin.
Yeah, and they don't have, again, opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
But like a cat, a giant cougar versus a crocodile grabs their face
Not
drags
eating.
him underwater.
No mouth.
What?
No mouth.
Harley says ABC. She thinks the alien big cat's the answer, but
Again,
You're
I
not
think she-
part of this, Harley. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. I'm so sorry.
no. Trust me, she can take a joke.
It was just a joke. I apologize.
now.
Okay,
Hear me out,
explain
hear me out.
your
All
thought
right.
process.
So if we're going the crocodilian style,
Mhm.
big cat looking for prey.
Yeah.
This crocodilian's probably laying in wait
Mhm.
on dry land, just
Yeah.
chilling.
Right.
Here's those paws. Out of nowhere, huge tail from the crocodilian. Smack!
Yeah. Right.
Cat's all like, what?
What's happening?
Smack, 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 smack.
Yeah.
Cat's now down on the ground, can't get up.
Uh-huh.
And we pulverize even more with that big ass tail. And
And then he snorts a bitch.
Ugh,
How do you pulverize him into powder?
bro, I'm not trying to understand the amount.
Why does he have to snort them?
Big nostril, no mouth.
Exactly.
Big nostrils, no mouth.
I feel like that's a lot of the problem with Miami in the 80s.
Unfortunate.
Pablo Escobar.
Stop standing in that
So the
dried up
Colombian gator versus
Yes, yes, you are, Harley. Yes, you are.
Well,
ma'am, you better stop it, Harley. No, ma'am.
Hey, that's the Harlequin to my Joker. So
All right, fair enough. I'll just be the hammer or whatever. Anyway.
Oh, not the mallet.
Okay.
So that means
so,
I'm a hyena.
all right, I'm gonna say snort gator.
Snort gator.
Snort gator wins.
so are we saying cocaine crocodiles moving on?
Go
Yeah,
big crocodile.
gator wins. The crocodile.
You know, because I was just sitting there doing the cocaine crocodile rock, but
Yeah, exactly. He knows the deal.
and that means the cocaine crocodile will face the Loveland Frogman in the next round, which is an amazing matchup. I love it. The Frogman does usually make it past Loch Ness, so that's surprising. But your next matchup is, I couldn't have made this one up if I wanted to. I really couldn't have, because I would never put these two against each other. But
they just like
it's-
us arguing.
oh, it's always a party on this show, buddy. But it's Black Dogs / Hellhounds
Oh.
versus Goatman, aka also known as, one example is the Poplick Monster.
Public.
Stop it, sir.
Stop licking that poke.
Yes.
You stop
Po-
it, sir.
Poplick, something a lot of young men at the back have been doing for many years.
Heyo.
Oh god.
Pay
I
attention, people.
didn't want to say it, but
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Like his biggest thing is he killed a few dogs in the 70s. Good job, Boatman.
Good for you, buddy. Okay,
Oh,
please explain your
God.
thought process on this fight. Let's go.
I'm
Let's go.
I have to go with the Hellhounds. I got to go with the Black Dogs. You know why? Because I've seen Black Dogs.
Okay.
Me and my friends. We drove, and I was heading. I don't know why, but I told him head towards my grandfather's cemetery.
Mm.
I was like, all right. So we went. We ended up on the back end.
That's what she said.
It's a. That's the wrong door.
No, it's not. It's the right door. Go on.
So we went to turn around.
Yeah.
Two, just sitting there,
Uh-huh.
pure black, look like Doberman shaped.
Mhm.
And once those lights hit their eyes, that freaking green glow, I was like, yeah, it's time to go.
It's time to leave.
Oh, it
All
was.
right, I'll agree with you.
It was not terrifying, but I was like, this is not normal.
Okay. Hellhounds win then.
Hellhounds
I'll
win
agree.
every time.
Hellhounds win. Okay.
They're from hell.
They're from hell. Welcome to hell, population hellhound.
Cerberus. is from hell.
Oh, well, I can't say I'm exactly. I can't say that's the way I would have gone, but it's your bracket. You can do it whatever way you want to do it. So
We win. He licks the pole.
He licks the Pope. That's all he does.
He doesn't get extra holiness from
His
the Pope.
job is licking the Pope, and the Pope wears
And he's a fawn.
Nike shoes.
He's basically a fawn.
Well, that's how he gets his protein for the day, you know. But
Yep.
I almost made him spit out something.
Oh no!
I saw that.
Not that holy creamy filling.
Stop it, sir.
But that means black dogs / hellhounds are going to be facing either Selkies or the Mothman.
I'm sorry, I did them so wrong.
No, are you though? No, you're not. No, you're not.
One of them has a clear advantage. They move on.
Okay. But Selkies versus Mothman. Okay.
I mean, that's if that's the next. Is that the
next? That's the next bracket, right?
Is that the matchup?
That's the matchup you're currently on. Selkies versus Mothman. Yes.
Selkies.
Selkies, yeah. Selkies gotta win. Selkies gotta win.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. I feel like Selkies have the advantage of
being not of one. You know, they can be in water, they can be on land.
Yeah.
The only inconsistency would be like if Mothman was just like, I stole your skins.
Yeah, surprise!
That would be
I
like
got
that.
your skins. Look at me.
Love me.
I'm gonna hang your skin up on my wall in my armor rack.
Yep.
Hooray!
Just be like, no, I don't want to marry Mothman. If Mothman has the hypnotic capabilities that I hear he might have, then
I mean, but if he just runs into lights, it wouldn't be as appropriate.
it hasn't happened in all these years of its existence, so I'm going to assume
Eventually,
he has fought.
That's all we have to do
He
to
has
fight
fought
the
the nature.
Mothman is make a giant light in the center of town. Yeah.
Stop. There's so many lights. He's fought it for years. One night he's just like, can't fight it no more.
I can't fight it anymore. This is my life.
I want to give it to Soki so bad. I really do. I just want to give it.
Well, let me tell you this: the reason I was introduced to Selkies way before this bracket is when I was in middle school at some point. We read a book about a family in Scotland where all of a sudden this beautiful woman comes to their island and she's trying to marry the brother, the main character's brother, and ends up she's a Selkie. That's basically the point of the book. Is she's a Selkie. The little sister or brother proves it, and basically, but almost it's too late and shit. But that's why I first heard about Selkies, that they turn into beautiful women, and I was like, okay, I could dig this. I could dig this. I'll go live in the sea forever, become a Selkie if I had to be the beautiful woman. I'm good with that. So
Fair enough.
Right? Yeah.
I forget the name of the book, and I found it once. I gotta find it again because I want to actually buy it for my kids because it's a good book. It's a really well written book. It's and it's not dirty or anything. It's just a good kids book, basically.
Goodbye, Jeff.
I mean, I'm all about reading all day
Thanks.
long.
Anything that can get kids into reading.
Yeah. Because my kids
And-
choose to sit and stare at pages of a book. I'm all about it all day long.
And anything gets them into the paranormal too, because that'll make them read.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Selkies?
I think Selkies are
Selkies.
gonna win this though.
Oh yeah.
Selkies.
Selkies win in a unbelievable. Mothman's a crowd favorite usually, but I love it because Selkies are one of my favorite
Sorry,
cryptids. But
man.
Take off my skins. Oh no, I'll wrap you with ends. Oh no, I would choke you out.
We're thinking
Outside of the box. Yes.
So
That's the best way to be.
I mean, you got to think. You got the best way to be is to be thinking outside the box while you're in the box. Just saying.
That's what he said.
That's exactly what he said. But that means
I'm not on
Selkies. Actually, okay. Well, Selkies are going to be facing Black Dogs in round 2, but the next matchup, and there's only 3 matchups left in round 1. The next matchup you have is Mirrored Men versus Mongolian Deathworms.
Oh shit. But like, are mirrored men gonna have an effect on the Death
Yeah,
Star?
does it have eyes?
Does it have eyes? Like because mirrored men,
2
their
foot-
their
2
effect
foot
is
long
on
sausage.
people.
Yeah, 2 foot long sausage with the ability to poison you just by touch. Versus, if you look at it, you lose hours.
You forget hours, and then you come back, and you're like, Men in Black, motherfucker.
Yeah, what happened?
I think
Death worms?
Death Worms. I
Death
think Death
Worms.
Worms gonna win because they got the poison. Like Men in Black are good and all, even though they're like creepy. Like, hey, look at us, flash mob.
You
Ding
know,
bang boom,
Remember,
flash mob.
there was
bang,
a
bang,
time where
bang.
there was Japanese groups that would do the same thing. They were like in business suits and they
Yeah.
were doing the unison walk.
That's called
Well,
a flash mob.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I mean, as I know, since she said said I'm her favorite, Harley says worms.
Facts.
Yep.
We
Yep,
agree.
you're right there. We agree. Do it.
Heavily.
Worms.
Yeah, the worms win.
Worms win.
Unfortunately, unless you don't have the proper medication for them.
Oh, well,
Medication for the worms.
let me ask you: Have you were you able to actually find stuff on the Mirrored Men?
Very little. That's one of the few things that I did research, and I think that's why I got distracted from the rest of it because I kept looking for Mirrored Men, and all I saw was officially mirrored. They were
the best place to find Mirrored Men is Monsters Among Us podcasts.
Well, see, I didn't listen to podcasts. I just looked at like Reddit.
Well, yeah, I figured I always figure people Google it, it'll come up, but Derek Hayes of Monsters Among Us podcast, who's been on the show.
Okay.
He's what got me back into the paranormal back in the late 2010s. And his show is actually people calling in their own experiences with the paranormal in their own voices.
Oh.
And he's done a couple now, whole specials devoted to Mirrored Men, which he basically coined the term of. So.
Okay, cool.
Because in the first season, his friend from college had an experience that he wanted to tell. And he never imagined he would get hundreds of calls of people having the same experiences.
Wow.
So he basically discovered a phenomenon on his show.
That's awesome.
So it is, and I had Derek Hayes on my show, God, a year ago at least, a year and a half ago to this point now. I want to get him back on. He's an awesome guy. He lives for his fans, and I talk about Monsters Among Us podcast in this show all the time because it's what got me into paranormal again as a teenager, or actually as a person in their 20s.
Yeah.
Which I got out of the paranormal in my teenage years because I wanted to meet girls and actually get in their pants. So
right, they don't expect a paranormal plus pants. That does not.
Well, no, I mean, and the paranormal was not as prevalent when I was a teenager as it is now.
Yeah.
So now you can.
Not a good way to get in said pants.
Now you can do both, but I mean,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Back then you couldn't.
Yeah. Nerds are a place to go and expand. Nerds are where jocks used to be.
Now nerds.
But
yes.
It is time for your second play-in matchup of the night. And no, you're going to hate me for this one. Everybody always does. But it's Greys versus Skinwalkers. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates me on this one.
Advanced alien species versus basically what the indigenous called witches that could change shape.
Okay. Okay.
They can either
so
possess-
let's imagine in this, we have to put them in a consistent control, like a science experiment. There has to be control. Okay, so they are in an arena. Boop, we drop them in.
Okay.
Fight and kill each other. What? Okay, so one can change shape. And what can the other one do?
Greys are an alien species. They really are kind of like us, but just naked gray.
People versus shape changers. What can they shape change into?
Just about everything. Well, mostly quadrupeds.
Okay, so they change into a crocodile, eat the Gray's face.
Yeah, because I don't think Greys have psionics.
Okay, so all they are is people. Gray people.
Tall gray people.
Tall gray people.
Tall gray
They
people.
lose.
Greys are a type of alien.
Tall gray meat.
Tall gray meat. That is it.
Unless
There you go. Yeah.
unless I can heat.
Unless they bring alien lasers. Lasers. Laser them. Like it's fucking Fortnite. Laser them.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Tall gray meat versus witch that can shapeshift.
Okay. If they can shapeshift into monsters that have mandibles or claws,
Quadrupeds.
yeah, I think the witches win.
Kuga.
I mean, they may
Wolf.
be aliens,
Date.
but who's to say they know everything about our world? And they're going against shape changers. So, like,
After all,
if
those
I was going up against a fight and someone turned into a crocodile or even a fucking ostrich, I'm fucked.
that's fair. Ostriches.
Ostriches will fuck you up.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, maybe they turn into a vulture and they just claw your fucking eyes out.
I mean, ostriches will fuck you up. Have you not seen Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah, see? He knows. He
Facts.
knows.
I'm thinking kangaroo.
And then?
I'm thinking kangaroo for the fucking chest kick.
Yeah. And then? And then?
Peck your eyes out, turn into the kangaroo, cave in your chest, then
Yeah.
turn into a wolf, disembowel you a
Shape
little
changer
bit.
wins.
Yeah.
Shape
Skin-
changer wins.
So,
That's
so,
my
skinwalkers.
vote. Skinwalkers win.
I think that's
That's fair.
Well, in your final matchup in round one, the one you just put Skinwalkers into, they're going to be facing the last cryptid that we haven't talked about yet,
Oh.
Chupacabras.
But aren't they just little demons in Mexico? Nice.
They've been seen in Mexico, Puerto Rico, Texas, Arizona. Two different. I mean, the Puerto Rican ones are different from the other ones. The Puerto Rican ones were the original ones, and they looked more like extraterrestrials. The ones in Texas and Mexico look like dogs of mange.
so. There's been some weird breeding going on.
And skinwalkers, like, stay with your breed, guys.
And Skinwalkers are basically Native American shamans that can change into whatever they want.
Shamans win.
Yeah, because technically they could turn into chupacabras.
Yeah, they can
themselves,
turn into chupacabras.
especially if
and
they're
then
the dog type.
chupacabra free.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And that means you guys are officially done round one, and you now get to go into round two. You narrowed it down from 34 cryptids to 8. Or I'm sorry.
Fuck it, everybody else.
Six.
We done it. We did it.
I'm sorry. 16 cryptids at this point, but
Still,
it will be 8. It will be 8 in a matter of minutes, so no worries. And
Huh? What'd you get?
what, you guys need a break to get beer or something?
No, I'm gonna go get a drink. Continue with said Jay. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, a battle of the Jays. I like it.
We got whiskey. We
got
got
whiskey.
beers. We got all that stuffs.
Oh, whiskey, my old friend. Before my gastric bypass surgery.
Oh no!
What's the next one?
What's the next one? Why are you asking?
Well,
far away?
the first matchup in round 2 you guys are going to do. And remember from this point on, you guys made these matchups. I did not make these matchups at this point. You guys made these matchups.
Yeah, we made this happen.
But
this is our fault.
the first matchup that's 100% your fault is Ghosts/Spirits versus Mer people.
Oh, merge people.
Ghostlights win. Ghost win.
Yes, ghosts
Spirits
definitely.
win.
Oh no, mer people have now been possessed and now they're murdering each other.
Yeah, fuck them. They're gonna punch each other and they're gonna make Ariel sing the song for once and be on time.
Oh no, my blowhole.
Oh, Ariel. I mean, Ariel doesn't need to worry about her holes. Prince Richard has that taken care of. But
Hey,
Nar.
what size bra
And-
does Ariel wear?
Size
who
shell.
cares? Who cares? I don't want to wear one.
Seashells.
Thank
And Harley says ghost, but it's 100% your guys' decision.
Oh yeah, I gotta go ghost.
Ghost.
Anything
Ghost
that
wins.
yeah, no physical body to be harmed,
Yeah.
and I doubt they've learned how to use proton packs.
Harley, we're gonna win. We're gonna discuss this later, ma'am.
I'm sure you're either gonna be meeting her this weekend or some point, so don't worry about it. But you'll definitely meet her sooner or later.
Let's do it.
And Harley's fun to have some fun with that show. But
I mean, we'll bullshit anybody.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't care.
All day, every day.
All day.
love it. And that means the ghosts and spirits are gonna be facing either Mokele Umbembe or Will the Wisp / Ghostlights.
Oh shit.
That's a crazy matchup.
Oh.
That would be.
And folks, we're not talking about Ghostlights, my favorite Avantasia album. Any symphonic rock lovers out there will get that joke, but
well, that's the next possible. That's possible.
So
that's not what we're doing now.
Yeah. Okay. What's next? Who we fighting?
That's what's next. Mokele Umbembe versus Will the Wisp / Ghostlights.
Hey, you threw me off. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Ghostlights and Umbembe.
Yes.
Fucking
hypnotic lights that could be elemental spirits, fairies, or the deceased versus a literal colossus.
I think that Ghostlight's gotta win. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
spirits like the fucking with your brain wins versus fucking with your muscles.
That's facts.
Yeah,
that's facts.
I think Ghostlights are gonna win. Like if it's gotta be fight, I think they're gonna win.
They could easily lead it into a tar pit.
Yeah. Like, hey, how about instead of swimming, you get up onto the land and then just die?
Well, technically, Mokele Umbembe has been seen on land multiple times, and
that's right. It's the brontosaurus on the land.
Yes, it's. I mean, in comparison to the Loch Ness monster or the chant.
Yeah. I'm thinking Loch Ness.
I mean,
the spirit. We're gonna win though.
Yeah. The best podcast episode I ever heard about Mokele Umbembe was done by Parapos Mythical Creatures or Mythological Creatures. It's they talk about different mythological creatures, and they basically do a story for each episode, like about people encountering the creature. And the one they did for Mokele Umbembe actually had me applauding almost because it was so well done. But
remind me one day to tell you about my I think I discussed it on a podcast, but the spirit I encountered on Belle Isle. I'll tell you about that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I'll tell you about that. It's a Civil War power plant place that's around here in Virginia.
Oh yeah.
I told you.
I know what Belle Isle is.
Yeah. When I was in high school, it was a big thing involving a Ouija board and also shit on Belle Isle. Anyways, sorry.
They didn't close the circle.
We did not close the circle. I'm so sorry.
All good, man. All good. So is it Mokele Umbembe or Will the Wisp / Ghostlights?
Wisps. I think Wisps are gonna win.
Yep. They can easily.
That hurts my heart, but that does make for.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no apologies needed. This is not. I had my chance to voice my voice in this bracket when we first did it back, a year and a half ago. But now it's time. It's your time for it. So you just made yourself a very spiritual matchup for the next round. But we'll get into that in a little bit. And I don't know how the hell you're going to choose that one. I really don't. But that means the next matchup you guys have to deal with is. I want to see faces. Say this one. Reptilians versus Shadow People.
Shadow People.
Jesus, fastest.
Spirits working in the brain are gonna fuck up the people who have the ability to do other things. Like if you can fuck with their brain, that's it.
Yeah,
like that's what's in my brain.
I doubt reptilians would ever have come into this since they're a technological advanced race, able to do space travel.
Yeah,
if they come here and they come across something that is hugely spiritual, their asses are just
they're
fucked.
Grass. It's just like if we came across something, we'd be like, well, we're dead.
What if I told you it's how I believe reptilians have been here since before man?
If you were to tell me that reptilians possibly could be,
But like, are we talking about like alien advanced civilizations that are like
Yes,
those people?
part
Oh,
of the
shit.
shadow, they could be a part of the
they
shadow. Inside job.
they
They could be a part of the
they
shadow.
It could be shadow government.
they supposedly reptilians are one of about 7 races that have been here since before man. May have helped create man, and also can disguise itself as man. So
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's true.
told you we
Reptilians
were an
can be people.
experiment.
Yeah, but also, like, are they in such an advanced state that they can deal with ghosts? And
yes,
They're probably on the
Well,
ship. So there's a couple.
Jeremy,
think about it.
this is hard, sir. Damn it.
I like to make it hard, but think about it.
That's what she
Ghosts
said.
have been.
I'm sorry.
No. I honestly set that up for her. That's what she said 100%.
Yeah,
But technically, reptilians could have been here since before the first human died, so they could have been here before ghosts were ever a thing, so ghosts wouldn't scare them.
Okay, so what do the shadow people do specifically that could possibly give them advantage over people?
If
who
they're not
already
seen,
know?
they could always influence them to be of a negative behavior. They could technically.
I mean,
They
I mean,
to
they can affect your emotions supposedly. Other than that, it is very well not known what they do. I have my own theory. I've said on the show 1,000 times that if you listen to my show, I'm sure you've heard it, Kevin. But
Yeah.
it's basically that shadow people are the middle evolution of ghosts between being mist and being full body apparitions.
I still think the shadow people are going to win, only because even though the lizard people have the ability to understand and go through, like the shadow people have the long-term win, where it's like a subtle over time depression.
Yeah, because
making them feel crappy. Like shadow people are going to like, they're not going to directly be like, we are going to fight like fucking Mortal Kombat.
No,
but they're going to be very subtle over time. Like lizard people are going to slowly kill themselves because they are miserable.
I hate to even throw it out there, but suicide's nothing to be laugh about.
Right.
Think about it. If they invoke negative emotion,
constant negative emotions, like you're under the. No, I'm not going to get into politics.
just.
I mean,
I'm not going to get into politics.
It's that step. Like
It's
the best representation of shadow people I've seen was on a Hulu show called Monsterland.
I haven't seen that.
I think I've seen a poster. For
Every
it. Actually watched
every episode of that show is a different paranormal creature. So
Oh, that sounds fun. We need to
and
watch
they did, and it was actually filmed in my hometown of Kingston, New York. So
that. Nice.
So I recognize a lot of the main city areas they use in it, but
I think
there's a shower person episode in there that will chew you to the bones. But
I think long term, because it's not going to be a 1v1 punch fight.
Oh no.
I think shadow people are going to win long term. Lizard people have intelligence, but you can't affect emotions over time. I think that shadow people are going to win long term.
Yeah,
my opinion.
Extra dimensional, again, not completely physical. They have the ability to go unseen.
Yeah,
and again, it's all about influence.
Well, that means that shadow people move on, and that means Hillary Clinton and the reptilians get left behind. But they're going to be facing either vampires or Dogman.
I'm really sorry. We're taking a really long time on this. We're going into deep discussions with the shit.
Because you're supposed to.
I'm sorry. Okay, so vampires versus Dogman.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is literally as long as like a 7-person bracket would take at this point.
We're the worst.
And no, Drew, trust me, this is entertainment. My listeners are gonna love this, so I'm not complaining. But
listen to the KJ&A podcast.
Good content. That's what this is.
Content.
Trust me, my listeners would rather listen to people like you who take this stuff seriously enough to debate about it versus people who answer within 5 seconds and leave them with no content.
Like what? Like yeah, I mean,
It's what we do.
it's never easy. It's
Yeah.
never an easy balance.
Yeah, you can't. That's why we always have to. Whenever we make an episode, we have to be like something small that we know is going to branch out.
Oh yeah.
Our latest episode is just like that. Anyways, what? Okay, so we're going against
Dogmen and vampires.
Dogmen and vampires. Okay, so Dogmen. What we know what vampires do. Vampires are very much.
The aristocratic.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue.
They could go long term politically.
Yes.
They could suck the blood,
Yes.
but it depends on what kind of vampires. We talking about like Buffy? We talking about Dracula?
I mean, they're not no Colin Robinsons. Put it that way.
No Cullens.
No shiny vampire.
Good God.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, if you watch What We Do in the Shadows, but
I need to watch that because I've really wanted to watch it. I've heard that's really fucking funny.
the final season is coming out soon, so now it's time to catch up.
Oh, I gotta do it. I ain't gotta wait. I can fucking cram that shit in all at once. Anyways, okay. Shadow Beetle, vampires
Yes.
versus
Dogmen.
Dogmen. Okay, explain to me. Dogmen.
Dogmen come in the middle of the day.
Uh-huh.
Open coffin. Steak. Done.
Yes.
I mean, this is.
So you think that they're gonna beat vampires?
Yes.
But we're talking about like classic vampires. We're not talking about like vampires who can be awake
Okay.
during the
Dogman
day.
walks into fucking coven. Opens all
Uh-huh.
the fucking windows.
Oh no!
Coven. Opens coffin. Ash. Done.
All right, Dogmen win.
Smart.
Dogmen win.
That's right.
Okay. Dogmen win. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
sorry,
Okay.
sorry, Harley, your vampires got staked.
Sorry, Harley.
Yikes.
You're gonna have to get over it. Message me on fucking Facebook if you got a problem with it.
Facebook.
Oh, she's fine.
I was
She's
trying to
fine.
think of
Trust
something
me.
I pay attention to.
Twitter.
Twitter or X.
Trust me. Harley's 100% fine. Don't worry.
I'm just messing around because I don't really have a preference. Anyway.
Well, that means you're in the other side of round two, and first matchup, what you created is Owlman versus Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Wendigo, I think is gonna
24/7.
win. Yeah, I think Wendigo is gonna win on this one.
Easily.
Yeah.
Only because, again, it's a gluttonous creature. The only thing that is going to really rule this is Owlman's ability to keep distance.
Yeah, but Wendigo is going to have the supernatural
Yeah,
powers
that's true.
more
Man,
than
he's an owl.
yeah.
Man.
Congratulations.
Well, I mean,
owl/man.
the Owlman is basically the Mothman of England.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where's the Joker?
No.
See, it's funny you make that joke because the fact that Batman's one of his greatest villains in the comic books is the Court of Owls.
That's fair.
See, and all I think of when I hear Owlman, all I think is Watchmen.
Which is also.
I know.
Yeah. And Watchmen was like the best DC property of any of them.
Oh, you guys will like this comment.
Oh, just for the brain holes. Yeah, see, she knows. It's all about the brain holes. I mean, that's
a brain hole.
yeah. You get mad because you know I say brain holes like all the fucking time. It's crevices. I know it's crevices, and the more wrinkles, the smarter the brain. But I always say brain holes, just like I'm like, hey, shove it in your pie hole. That's where pies
But
go.
you're not made of Swiss.
I can be made of whatever I want, sir.
Only the moon can be made.
I'm a
of cheese.
I am a grown ass man. I can be made of whatever I want.
You're not Bender.
Yes, I am. You can't tell me what I am.
Yeah, so bite his shiny metal ass.
Yeah, bite my shiny metal ass.
This is shiny.
Terrible. Anyways, I'm sorry. So Owlman lost. Continue.
Yes, Owlman lost, and the Wendigo is going to be facing the Loveland Frogman or the Dungobbin
Brain
Hooter.
holes, Harley. I'm sorry. I called dibs upon them. They are mine.
Stick your fingers in. Split.
Stop it with my brain holes.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. I wasn't listening because I was arguing with.
It's all good. It's all good. It's trust me. Harley can distract a man, but it's the Loveland Frogman versus the Dungoblin Huda.
Frogman versus.
Mm.
If he's hoppy enough, he might be able to escape the grasp of that tail.
Yeah.
But what's he gonna grab onto to stop this sumbitch from pulverizing him?
Okay, so
Has-
it's tail coke
Yeah.
versus bouncy frogman.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Exactly.
Okay,
This
so
is
is it like one tail smack and done? Is he unconscious?
It's supposed to be it's a repeatable slam of the tail. Repeatable.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he's got to pulverize the bitch.
he's got to smack. Which
He's
means
got to dry his ass out.
Which means he's got to hit him.
Yeah,
If he does,
I mean, he's got to hit that. He's got to hit that bitch like OJ. But yeah.
but okay, but Frogman, are we talking about a person who is made to specifically like
We're talking about a frog that has become by some means or measure of human proportions, and there's only been a couple of sightings of the Loveland Frogman. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a. My co-host Scott in Global Strangers likes to give me shit all the time because I believe in the Frogman.
Yeah, because they mentioned a couple of the ones that I read that were talking about they were just like giant lizards without a tail.
Yeah, like an
Well, no, they were frogmen. They were frogmen. They look like frogs, but walking like humans.
Okay, so frogmen that walk like humans versus big slappy face snorters.
Versus the cocaine crocodile.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Alec Cracker.
Sorry,
Crack again.
I got my wife showed me some nice boobies right around that time I said rock. So yeah.
Boobies? What?
rock boobies. What?
Rock boobies. I got distracted when you said
I get-
boobies. I'm sorry.
I got distracted by boobies. So yeah, but
Damn it.
Yeah. See?
it's frogman versus Dungoblin Huda, the cocaine crocodile.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Frogman.
I'm gonna have to go with Frogman only because if it's like Crocodile Man gets one hit. If he gets that one hit, but the Frogman, again, opposable thumbs,
agility
and agility,
Yeah.
versus like one smack. Now, granted, if he gets that one smack in,
yeah,
you fucked.
basically.
But I think that Frogman would have the ability to think outside the box, wait his time out.
High ground.
Yeah, hit the high ground, wait, and pop that bitch. Yeah. I think Frogman's gonna win. He's gonna have the top.
Well, I mean, are we in agreement here? Frogman's moving on.
Frogman.
Oh, and cocaine crocodile basically won the original one of these. So you know,
Ooh,
just
I'm sorry.
because we were making Elton John jokes the whole time, but yeah. But that means you have 2 matchups left in round 2,
Okay.
and hopefully we'll be popping that bitch later tonight too. But it's what he said. But it's Black Dogs, and this next matchup it's Black Dogs versus Hellhounds versus Selkies.
Powers of Hell versus Luscious Ladies with seal skin.
Who turned fat once you say I do?
Unfortunate. But
Realistic.
I think that the Hellhounds are not going to be influenced.
No, they're dogs.
They're dogs. They're not going to be influenced. Like, they're going to hump anything because they're dogs. It's what dogs do.
Yeah, they're probably going to see them just be
They're
like,
going to hump anything. They're going to hump the tree next to the Selkies and then hump said Selkies. Or they're dogs. So they're going to hump the stuffed animal next to the Selkie. Like, they don't give a fuck.
So are you saying that the Hellhounds lose because of?
No, they're gonna win.
They're winning.
Yeah, because
Well-
Selkies don't give a fuck. Like, Hellhounds are gonna win because they're just gonna hump everything. Selkies are going to try and influence them with their songs.
No.
And whatever.
They're not.
Selkies are going to attract the hellhounds into the water, and the hellhounds are going to drown. In my opinion.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't mind being wrong, sir.
Sea dogs versus fiery dogs.
I don't mind being wrong. That's fine.
I agree with this man right here.
Okay.
Selkies win. I love.
All right, Selkies win.
Hellhounds are
Selkies
cool,
wins. Selkies win. Okay, I had the wrong impression of Selkies. Selkies
They
win.
don't have to be human.
That's fine.
And you know what? The Selkie can be half turned to a seal at that point, and they can be in the water like as the woman's still like, "Come here, boy, come here, I got a bone for you." And as soon as they come in the water, hellhounds go.
Yep, you're right. All right, Hellhounds lose. Selkies win. You're
I
right.
mean, I think you honestly are the first two people to ever take this whole bracket as who would win the fight. So I fucking love that. I fucking love it. So I mean, I literally have had people choose the sexual option of what would they rather have sex with, or the option of what is more cool to them or more interesting. So the fact that what actually,
I mean, we're nerd enough.
Oh yeah,
That's what we do on our podcast. We just it's whatever is the nerdiest thing is what we gravitate towards.
when I was in high school, there was a show on Animal Planet that basically was like a false. It would like basically show what would happen if two animals fought each other that never would fight each other.
Bug one?
No, I mean, well, I mean,
Bug one was so good.
I mean, it was a series, and like they had like crocodile versus hippos and stuff like that, and like
yeah.
I think they got something like that.
and like
Yeah.
it was an Animal Planet show. It was freaking amazing. Like, and they would do like 3D fights of these animals like at the end of the episode, and then like the experts would talk about like who they think would win based on like how these animals fight in like in certain areas and stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
but I wish they would do a show like that with cryptids.
I remember the bug one, and it would be like locusts versus like a caterpillar that had like an ability to. I can't remember what it was, but I remember being sick as shit and spending
I never heard of
all
that.
day watching Animal Planet, bugs versus bugs, because like I love Animal Planet anyways. I like watching animal documentaries because they're just fascinating as shit.
Oh, yeah.
As long as David Attenborough doesn't tell me how terrible the world is, and that the world is.
You mean unfortunately, like
Yes.
every time?
I understand that the world has gone to shit, but don't remind me of it every time I'm trying to watch penguins finding fish.
He's just here to read the script. It's not
Please
his fault.
just stop. I know. I'm not David Attenborough. I love you. When he passes away, I'm going to cry.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Distraction. It's what KJ&A podcast does. I'm sorry.
Super tangent.
It's all good. Thank God the A's not here. We'd be more distracted. But
Yeah, we gotta keep that.
because I'm assuming the A is the asshole, but I don't know.
It could be. Depends on who's the guest.
Oh, what is the A stand for anonymous or?
It stands for anything, but it depends who's the. It used to stand for anime, but now we
Oh,
like to talk to about anything. So
I know if you guys had like a third freaking cast member or not, but
Oh no.
just us. We run this shit.
If one day there becomes a third person, it would be interesting.
I mean, I don't think we do that though.
No, not really.
No,
No.
because
Yeah.
we got a
It's
good
for them.
dynamic going.
No, it's fun to have a third.
you do. Oh, you guys definitely. I mean, anything works. Then you just bring guests on, talk about whatever they want to talk about. But
Whenever you're ready,
But-
sir, you can join our podcast anytime.
I am a busy man on 5 podcasts, but I will find time. And
You let us know, and we will make ourselves available because you
yes.
are a good time, sir.
we can talk after the show. But that means that your final match in round 2, the series facing the Selkie, is the Mongolian Deathworm versus Skinwalkers.
I knew the second round was going to be a bitch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because
Oh, wait till the following rounds. Jesus Christ, it's only gonna get worse.
I hate everything. I hate it all. Okay,
Which is as Jesus intended. But yes.
that's what he said. Oh god damn. All right, walk on water and leave me alone.
it was destined.
Okay. Okay.
Like
So-
Anakin turned to the dark side. It was destined.
Ah! Damn it. Don't do it.
You are my brother.
You are my brother.
I hate you.
You were supposed to resurrect the Jedi, not destroy them.
This is all.
Don't do it. I have the high ground.
I am the high ground.
You want
There-
to avoid my power.
I have a friend who does Man of the Prize and Love Is Black podcast, and he hates Star Wars with everything about himself. So I literally like pulled the we were doing a Stevie Wonder bracket, and I pulled like he voted for higher ground. I'm like, so Harvey, do you think you have the higher ground? And he's like, and he like was trying to reason it like, yeah, I think I do. Depends on the rest of people vote. And I'm just sitting there in silence for like a couple minutes. And finally I asked my co-host, I'm like, do you get what I'm doing? And he's like, yeah, I get it, but are we waiting for Harvey to get it? Because I'll come back tomorrow and he still won't get it. Like it's just as I literally just watched the first 3 episodes of the new season of Bad Batch, before I got this podcast. But
Oh, I got to get into the new season. I have not done it yet.
Oh my god, I haven't caught up with Bad Batch yet.
I can't say nothing.
I'm sorry. I got Mandalorian and all that shit. I haven't gotten Bad Batch. I haven't got
Bad Batch is Clone Wars, but better.
Yeah, see, I tried to get into Clone Wars, but I tried to watch it in the order that you found on Google, where it was like you watch it in this order to be in order.
Watch it. Just watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Get past the second and third seasons, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, because I like Star Wars.
Once you
I'm not like obsessed with Star Wars.
once you get past the random episodes where it's just 2-3 episode arcs about them battling on random planets, and it gets to the point where it's actually like stuff that matters to the whole storyline of the Jedi, then that's when it gets good. And then the whole season of the Night Sisters and Darth Maul is fucking incredible.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to talk about this shit on our podcast where it's not paranormal.
Oh, gladly. I mean, well, Star Wars is
Please
paranormal.
do.
Anyway,
We
'cause
will nerd out all day long about this.
But isn't Force?
I'm down for it. But gentlemen, is it Mongolian Deathworm or Skywalkers? Or Skinwalkers, sorry. I said Skywalkers. Oh my god! Oh my god!
We got distracted. This isn't our podcast, Jay.
It's what
Stop
we
it.
do. It's what we do.
It's
Okay.
No, but it's not our podcast. We
I know.
gotta
I know.
stop. Okay.
Okay.
I said Skywalkers. I can't get. I'm not gonna forget that now. Fuck.
Skywalkers win.
Ooh.
But I also believe the Skinwalkers will
Do
win.
they
this.
have a lightsaber?
I would love Skinwalkers to have a lightsaber. That would be fucking
Stop it.
phenomenal.
Stop it. We
I
can't
can
fuck up this.
shape. I can shape.
This bracket is hard enough.
I can turn into a coyote and have a fucking lightsaber in my fucking jaw and take on a death worm. Yeah, that would be fucking phenomenal. That'd be awesome.
Stop it. Stop making these shit hard. Okay.
But
So-
Skinwalkers win.
Okay. Yes.
And I would say, again, they're witches.
Uh-huh.
They can shapeshift,
Yeah.
but they have human capability. They can.
They have the brain capability of humans,
Yeah,
regardless
they're
of
not-
what shape they take.
Correct.
So yes, okay. Skinwalkers win.
Yeah.
Skinwalkers win.
Oh no, it's traveling under the sand. Bow and arrow
Yeah. Pop. Oh look, I put a
Ew.
sword in the sand.
in the fires.
Oh no, you dead.
In the walk color.
Oh.
Skinwalker
no.
two pieces.
Okay, well, all I can say to that is I'm happy Skinwalkers won. But 2, sand. I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, fuck sand. I hate the beach.
Trimmers?
I really do. No. I
do
really
the-
fucking do.
Yeah, I do too. If there's no time where I want to go to the beach. Fuck the beach.
Every time I ever brought my kids and my wife to the beach, like it's just the amount of sand I had to vacuum out my car the next day.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, the amount of
ridiculous.
does not equate to the amount of fun I have
I
at
mean,
that beach. Please,
if I,
I'll go to a
if I,
fucking pool.
I mean, seriously, if I want to sit there and drink a 12-pack and watch my kids play, let them play in my backyard. It's the same fucking shit, so fine.
Exactly. Like I'll go onto a ship on a boat in the ocean and float out into the fucking ocean more than I would sitting on a goddamn beach and letting my kids jump around and pile sand into the crotch. So I gotta clean that later.
I mean, I ain't never read a clean sand. I know kids crotch, but okay.
I mean,
Moving forward. Moving forward.
Sand in the crotch. That's the problem.
Especially if you get buried.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, you guys are now in the quarterfinals. You only have 8 competitors. You only have 8 competitors, 8 cryptids left at this point. And the first matchup is Ghost/Spirits versus
Ghostlights.
Will-o'-the-Wisp / Ghostlights in your spiritual matchup.
Who's winning? How are you going to ask me who's winning? I'm going to go with
Will-o'-the-Wisp versus versus what? What's the other?
Spirits. Ghosts.
Spirits.
Yeah.
Fuck!
You really want my
Will-o'-the-Wisps have a vendetta.
They're not really a vendetta.
I feel like
They
that's
can
the
lead-
difference
they can
between
lead the
ghosts
spirits.
and will-o'-the-wisps.
I think they can lead the spirits into a false sense of security.
Yes. Will-o'-the-wisps have more of a
Guiding.
drive.
Yes. More of a guy.
More of a like they have a
You-
goal. Spirits
Wait,
are just
whoa.
Up.
You understand that Will-o'-the-Wisp are basically just spirits who can't form anything else besides a fucking little light?
I mean, if you were a spirit who just crossed over and you saw a light leading you somewhere, wouldn't you be like, oh no, that's the light I'm supposed to follow? False sense of security. And you've been led on a long trip.
I'm
to
gonna
use
go.
eyes.
I'm gonna go with Will-o'-the-Wisp only because I feel like they have more of a focused thought. Because like spirits, I feel in my head,
In your head. Versus
spirits
them.
are more of a like I'm a broader sense of I died. This is where I am now. I am a spirit. But Will-o'-the-Wisp are like, this is where I am. My goal is to lead this whatever to this person, to this place, to this idea. But spirits are just like, I'm here. I'm gonna fuck shit up. So, I mean, maybe I'm incorrect, but in my head, I feel like Will-o'-the-Wisps are winning.
I mean, if spirits are just their goal is to finally cross over.
What
if you
what
try to ghost light,
we have to ask because Jay's always in the right mind. What do you think there, Mr. J?
oh yeah, I mean, I believe ghost lights definitely in this one. Again,
All right.
I'm a spirit who
I-
just crossed over. I'm looking for the light. This ghost light is a false light. I'm gonna follow the false light because I think it's my light to get.
Because
to
I
the-
have no fucking idea, anyways.
Correct. No one gave me a manual for death.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on drywall, and that's my whole goal.
Hurrah!
It
I
happens.
don't know. I'm scared. Is it me or is it a fucking gas leak?
Not the gas.
Or are they one the same, sir?
Oh
But
no, we have no idea.
Correct.
I actually have an episode coming out this weekend, I believe, with Bob Lament of Static Radio, and it's actually titled "Do Ghosts Burp and Fart?" because he swears he heard a ghost burp. He swears he heard a ghost burp and fart.
See, he knows. He knows.
Oh no,
So, yeah.
But-
we'll just win.
that's right.
To see who's facing Ghostlights in the semifinals,
Oh,
it's going to be Shadow People versus Dogmen.
oh shit,
Mm.
that influence though.
It's
that
that influence. I think me and you are on the same page with the spirit
Yeah, is it,
influence.
spirits always have
Mhm.
that one up on everything that's
They have
physical.
the advantage with the mind.
I mean, you
It's
could-
the mind that fucks with you.
literally could have a dog man destroy his entire pack
Yeah,
and have him.
yeah. Make him rethink. Should I be a dog man? Should I be evil?
Should I exist?
Should I be mad?
Am I an abomination?
Am I worth living? Stop it. Dogmen don't do that.
You don't know. You don't
You're
know.
right. I don't know.
There
this
could
shit.
be a Catholic dog man.
There could be. You're right.
Be interesting.
All right. Well, what's it gonna be, folks? Dogmen or shadow people?
Shadow people.
Definitely
Shadow
shadow
people.
people.
Shadow people.
Oh, breaking my fucking heart.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm saying that right now. So far, this bracket has been the most non-physical bracket we've ever done for cryptids. Because it's all non.
That's why we did a podcast together, because we agreed.
It's all non-physical entities. I don't understand this. Which I kind of.
Fucking with your head is what overwhelms in my head.
Manipulation and a non-physical capability.
Well,
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking with your head, the other side of the quarterfinals, I think it started off by Wendigo versus Loveland Frogman.
Wendigo.
Frog,
Wendigo wins.
Frog.
Holy fuck! No decision. No time to think needed. No time to think needed. Just literally Wendigo.
Yeah, Wendigo, because Frogman is just man shaped like frog.
And Wendigo
is like
everything.
Yeah, it's all the shit.
And anything.
Yeah. He got the bibbity bobbity bacon.
No matter what the form is, it is taken.
No. Sam and Dean did kill a Wendigo in the third episode ever. Just saying.
I mean, they had guns. A frogman is a frogman. Frogman wanders into the mountains. Frogman is frog legs. Wendigo wanders into swamp. Wendigo lays in wait. Frogman doesn't even see it. Frog legs in the marsh.
Frog leg dead.
Well, that means your final matchup in the quarterfinals to see who's going to face the Wendigo will be between Selkies and Skinwalkers. It's a battle of the S's and the shapeshiftings.
Damn it.
Fuck.
I mean, if I'm talking real talk.
Okay.
Balls!
Please do.
Sorry, y'all curse. Y'all curse. I want to call curse too.
Selkies, again, sexual beings.
Uh-huh.
Just remove the skin. Just be like,
Hey, what's up?
But-
This is my pussy.
but on the negative end, we got witches that can also shapeshift. They can pretend to be Selkies. And fuck the Selkies.
I mean,
But are
they-
Selkies aware of their own ability?
oh,
See,
y'all are asking some questions right now. Jesus Christ!
See, that's what I'm saying.
basically, we're going against two shapeshifters.
Yeah.
One who only has a single form
Mhm.
versus one who has multiple forms.
Okay, multiple forms gotta win because they have the ability to think outside of said box.
Right. Again,
So
they could literally pretend to be a
yeah, they
fellow
can pretend to be
Selkie.
Selkies. They can pretend to be, oh, I'm a sad man. Look at me. And the Selkie's like, oh, come in to me. You will be your face. And then crocodile, eat your face. Done.
Facts.
Yeah. And
Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers win.
Skinwalkers win.
Skinwalkers win.
Skinwalkers win.
They eat your face
Yep.
because faces are made to be eaten.
Let's remember, witches can be sexy too.
Yeah, which is
I've seen a movie called The Love Witch, so I 100% agree with that. But
See? He knows. He knows.
Facts.
But I mean, Skinwalkers, crocodile get your face just like some meth heads out of the south. So Skinwalkers moving on, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
Yep.
Skinwalkers move on.
Skinwalkers.
and that means you guys have literally 4 matchups left. It's the semifinals. It's Will the Wisp / Ghostlights versus Shadow People in another spiritual battle.
Oh, that's a hard one. Okay. Explain. You have the thought process. Go on.
Okay. Ghostlights just merely lead you along.
Mm-hmm.
A shadow person has the ability to negatively affect you.
They have intention.
They have an intention.
Intention
Will the
is
Wisp-
the difference.
Will the
Will
Wisp
Wisp
are
is just
basically-
like
They're
get here.
guiding forces versus
Yeah.
a negative influence.
Okay. Shadow people win.
Shadow people.
I will agree. Shadow people win because they have the intention versus will-o-wisps who have no intention. They're just like
Guides.
Yeah, they bring you here.
I mean, literally.
Even
Which-
if your guide is to murder, shadow people are like, do you really want to murder me, or do you want to murder yourself? And will-o-wisps like, oh fuck.
I mean,
Sad face.
think about it this way.
Why?
Influence.
Why did you just sound like the one kid in Big Mouth?
Because it's part of my talent.
Andrew. You sound like Andrew from Big Mouth, but
it's part of my talent. It's what I do.
oh, I gotta watch. Oh, that just reminded me. I gotta watch the new season of Big Mouth. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
I'm behind it.
I love that fucking show. I love it.
I've just got
If
into BoJack Horseman. That reminds me
Oh.
of Big Mouth.
If that show existed when I was a kid, I would have got laid so much more. But
Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. I got too into Tenacious D to get laid.
no, Tenacious D. I didn't hear about Tenacious details in college, so.
Oh my god, that was a high school thing for me, and I was just like, "Fuck her gently," and girls are like, "No."
But the other side of the semifinals, in a matchup that I could never dream of happening because I don't think it's ever happened yet.
We're not bars.
Hey, first time of everything.
That's what she said.
I mean, that's what she said. But Wendigos versus Skinwalkers.
Oh, I knew it would come to this.
It would. It would
I
literally
knew
come
it.
to.
And no, they are not the same thing as a lot of people think.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Gluttonous monster
Yes.
that resembles a human in shape
Mhm.
versus a creature who witch who can literally shapeshift into damn near anything.
Okay.
Primarily quadrupeds,
Yes.
bipedal quadrupeds.
Yes. Okay.
Gluttonous monster.
Okay. Oh my god.
I
Okay.
mean,
This is a tie.
I mean, I would say it was a tie.
Well, put it this way: whoever doesn't win is in the third and fourth place matchup.
They're like they're
Okay.
they're
Okay,
odds.
Wendigo versus. I think Wendigo wins because Wendigo has the intention.
to eat no matter
Yeah,
what.
Skinwalkers are just existing. Wendigo has the intention to murder,
Well,
do the bad.
I don't know.
then again, both of these creatures chose to become what they came. They weren't not. There was no circumstance involved. They were chose to become what they came.
They chose that path for themselves.
A Wendigo only becomes Wendigo because they chose cannibalism over trying to find another way to find substance. And a Skinwalker only exists because they chose to use the dark magic to fight their battles.
Okay.
Think about the ability to become any predator versus a gluttonous creature.
Okay. When you put it that way,
I want to say Skinwalkers win this.
I want to say Skinwalkers because they have the intention,
They have more
brain
capability.
power. They have more capability. Their goal is more than just
It's not just survival.
gluttony. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
it's survival in its instincts.
Yeah.
Instincts, but
well, due to the popularity of Skinwalker Ranch, I approve your choice. But
Skinwalkers, I think, win. Yeah.
definitely.
well, not yet quite. But that means the final matchup. Well, actually, no, we're going to do third and fourth place first.
Alright.
The third and fourth place matchup is between Will-o'-the-Wisp / Ghostlights versus Wendigo.
Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Will-o'-the-Wisp win. Yeah.
Lead them into what? Once again,
Yeah.
a false
They got the
security.
intention, the fucking with your brain.
And again, they're not physical. They can't be eaten.
Yeah, they can't
by-
be eaten. You can't like punch them.
Yeah.
You can't punch them. They're just gonna.
I mean, if you hit them, if it's an elemental spirit in this case,
Yeah.
Well,
Done.
well, folks, that means that the finals matchup to score first and second place will be between Shadow People and Skinwalkers.
Okay.
Now, these are two negatively charged some bitches.
Yeah, these negatively charged, but
You have one with both possibly have human level capacity of thought.
yeah, shadow people.
I mean,
Their intention is negative.
I mean,
Shadow people, I feel like, are people who can just turn into shit.
But
So
if
I
they're-
think
but if
shadow
they
people
exist in
could
a separate-
convince
Well,
them to.
Then again, some Shadow People are some people preserve Shadow People as negative. Not everybody does.
so
So don't give them a stereotype just because some people declare or something.
oh no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm typecasting. spirits.
Stop it, sir. Oh!
Shadow People. Shadow People are people too. Just so you know, Shadow People are people too. But
Yeah. This is a tough one. This is a tough.
Oh.
But we dug our grave.
We
dug
dug
this
our grave. We know where we. This is where we ended up. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say shadow people. Again, it becomes a metaphysical thing.
I want to say shadow people as well, only because they have the intention
Again, yes.
of like skinwalkers can shapeshift.
Right.
They can become whatever they want,
Right.
but skinwalkers will still give them the intention kill myself or
you know, do better.
yeah, do better. Eat barbed wire. Like
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
It's being able to force
Yeah, force
that
your intention.
on
Yeah,
something else.
because like you can fight one on one, but if the other person, their whole battle tactic is
I'm not
make
physically
you
here.
not want to fight,
Yeah,
you're gonna lose.
yeah.
well,
Shadow people. Yeah.
well,
Top-
listeners, holy fuck! You just experienced if you're listening on Spotify, or rewatching this later on Twitter or XX Baby or
Whatever the
hell it's
fuck you
called.
listen to.
Yeah.
This has been a 2-hour 2-on-1 bracket,
I'm
which is
so sorry.
no apologies needed. It's you guys have kept me entertained for 2 fucking hours, so shit. I mean, watching you two argue between things is entertaining as shit. So I am 100% down to have you guys in future shows, and 2,
podcast.
seriously, this is what. Okay, I gotta get each of you on my music show. I really do because I think we'll have fun with this shit. But
Okay.
we'll talk about it in a minute. But my folks, K&J from KJ&A podcast, I found their Final Four is in Wendigo in 4th place, Will-o-the-Wisp / Ghostlights in 3rd place, Skinwalkers in 2nd place, and in a first time first place, Shadow People. Which there's been Shadow People, there's Shadow People in my house, so that's just fucking terrifying to me. But I don't see them, but other people do. I don't see shit. I'm an empath. I feel shit. I don't see shit. But
Best way to be.
Yeah.
and honestly, I kind of prefer it that way because I'd rather just feel the shit than I can drown the feeling. I can't drown the sight. But
Not wrong.
I know I'm not. But folks, this has been a pleasure for the last 2 hours. I've had more fun tonight than I've had in a long, long time. So thank you both.
And please.
And before we decide to go off live, where can they find your podcast? Where can they find you, gentlemen? Where can they promote yourselves to the fullest?
All right. You can find us at the KJ&A podcast at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Threads. Hit us up at the KJ&A podcast at gmail.com. We're everywhere that you listen to podcasts.
And
Literally.
also patreon.com/KJ&A podcast.
Boom.
All the shit.
And Harley agrees this was an awesome show.
I appreciate
she
you,
actually-
Harley. It's been so much fun discussing with you and your opinions versus our terrible opinions.
Well, and she actually has been watching like the whole 2 hours. That's the amazing
Yeah,
part.
thank you. Like I was
I
expecting
mean-
her to be gone by now.
We've actually had a watch. We've had Harley and a watcher on Twitter for pretty much the whole show. So
Nice.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you listening
Great.
up.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. My Twitter's been getting some live views lately that I don't understand, but I'll take them. I'll fucking take them. But and I mean, I'll take them, and we'll get this will get 100 replays within a couple days on Twitter. It always does. But
Nice.
folks, you know where you could find me and one of my kids asleep. But you know where you could find me. If you don't, shame on you. Shame on your cow. Shame on your house.
Shame.
But
Shame.
if you don't know, check the outro. It's at Juggalo Bastard / Juggalo Bastard Podcast on a lot of sites. Just find me. You'll find me. And check the outro video right now for my listeners. But I will be back tomorrow with a paranormal interview, like always. And then Friday night, 80s Aliens movie bracket will be taking place for the first time. And then a second time on Sunday night, but that's almost full, thank God. So, same bracket, 2 different shows. We'll see how it goes. Do we get the same end result, or do we not? Does one of the John Carpenter movies win it all, or does it not? We'll find out. Because it's 38 alien movies from the 80s.
Ooh, holy
Some of
shit.
them lesser known, some of them more known. We'll see who wins. You never know. You never know with these things, and that's a great part about the movie brackets. You never fucking know. But come check it out Friday or Sunday. I stream on Parapost Network and the Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed Podcast Collective on Facebook, as always. And on Instagram now for the first hour, and then after that, Instagram kicks me off because fuck you, Instagram. But
That's all.
until next, yeah, no, seriously, right? Until next time, it's been your host Jeremy saying, the world's not normal. It never will be. Get fucking used to it. You can find me on Facebook as Jeremy Bryant, or you can find me as Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed UQ Podcast Collective Facebook group. You can find me on Twitter and the Instagram as @JuggaloBastard, or should I say X now. And you can find me on TikTok as @JuggaloBastard Podcast. You can also find me on YouTube as Paranormal The New Normal. And you can also find me streaming on YouTube as Blind Knowledge Network, because all knowledge is blind until they admit Bigfoot exists.